Okay guys, we need to change out of the robe, get to the library, return some books, go to the Asian market, and then get back home. It's Saturday and it's 5 p.m. I have been a couch potato for the morning, recovering from the week. Let's talk about The Catcher in the Rye, because this is obviously a very kind of famous book, and if you don't know anything about it, at least now you'll have some context as to what it's about, because that's why I decided to read it. Oh, sorry, Wix. Okay guys, these are the 4 books that I need to return. I read 3 of them. I don't think I'm gonna get through the last one. If you don't know this about me, I am very big on thrillers. I love thrillers. Although lately I haven't had much time to read, and Catcher in the Rye is not a thriller. I'm gonna take you with me to downtown Stamford, Connecticut. I live 7 minutes from the train, and the train is about 45 minutes to the city, to give you an idea of where things are. Guys, isn't this a cute tote? It's also from Suzanne. I got it for free so before I got let go, I made like a $900 order at Suzanne, and then I returned everything. But I had to keep the top because it was customized, and also I'm glad because I like it. The book that I love a lot from Riley Sager is The Last One Left. The Only One Left, something like that. But this was okay. Some people love this book, I don't know. But either way, you know, literally when you want to be distracted and you want a nice 3-day distraction that's like exciting, it's thrillers, guys. It's all about the thrillers. Guys, we're taking the stairs. This is a building right next to mine, and they have little outdoor areas. I feel like it's really cute. I will say that Connecticut, really, they do get their landscaping right. I feel like it just looks so nice. You know, I tell myself that I'm too tired to come outside, and then when I come outside, I totally change my mind. I'm always happy that I did. You know, I'll be honest, I really wanted to take a mushroom trip this weekend. That would have been tomorrow, but I have some work to do, so I think that needs to be maybe next, delayed a bit. But what I realize about these trips is that it separates this world from like my insulated self. I think that's the best way I could describe it. Anyway, 7 minutes later, we are at the train station. We're not taking the train. We are going that way. But it's so random that WWD is also here. Guys, the sun is out. Okay guys, we're just gonna hop all the books. I do like how that's on the spine. Okay. Now I definitely, should I go to Target? Or should I go to the Asian market, or both? I'm gonna go to the Asian market. Which ones are good, you guys? I don't think I should get it. It's not good for me. The packaging of this rice is very interesting. Don't you think? I kind of love it. The total was, I think, $36 if I remember correctly, but it's not bad. I need to treat you guys, and this will do the trick. And now we're headed home. Okay guys, we're back. I need to pick up some mail or some packages. I just got to, oh, something's happening over there. Okay. Let's see if I have, I'm hungry, you guys. Hi. It's hot in here. You guys are sleeping? I have immediately changed into my robe and we have the sushi. I would say yellowtail is definitely my favorite. I should probably wash my hands, but whatever. They usually don't have any of the yellowtail. So, I was so happy when I saw it today. I feel like I haven't had sushi in a long time. Guys, when I hear about people talking about like outer body experiences, lucid dreaming, podcasts like Jesse Michaels, Julian Dory, Area 52, Danny Jones, like the conspiracy, crazy, getting to the nitty gritty. There is some crazy shit happening in this world, you guys. Next, before we try the ice cream, if you've never had rice crackers with this frosting, you're missing out. Wait, let me see what the calorie count is. 60 calories per one little package. This is already my second one. They are kind of addicting though. Sometimes you can find these at TJ Maxx for like $3. I paid like, I think $4. And to get the most out of the frosting, I eat it frosting side down. Today, we're gonna talk about The Catcher in the Rye. It's not gonna be a long story, I'm just gonna keep it really short. So it's pretty much a story about a boy who is very wealthy. He lives on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, and he's in private school. He just got kicked out, and he's like too nervous to tell his parents that he got kicked out, but he's on his way home, and he is taking the train back home without anybody knowing. There are interactions with his roommates, but the main thing about him is that he's just not a happy guy. And you can tell, has a good heart because the only one person that he really, really likes or loves is his little sister named Penelope. I think I'm getting that right. So to him, he's like, all I want to do is talk to Penelope and be around her, and that's my happy place. He just kind of sees the bad in people. Like his roommate is a womanizer, and he's not like that. So when he also hears that his roommate went on a date with someone that he used to like, that kind of riles him up. But throughout the whole book, he keeps saying, oh, I'm gonna give her a call. I'm gonna give her a call. He never ends up giving her a call. He also is a drinker, even though he's underage. So on his way back home, and this is kind of like a long train ride, his goal is to try to get a drink without getting carded, which he seems to have a problem with. But also, he wants a buddy. He's always trying to invite people like, hey, do you want to have a drink with me? Because he also just seems lonely. He wants to just chill. And they all tell him no. So he's a loner, and it's interesting that he is from a very wealthy family. He ends up coming home, and he does see his sister. His parents aren't home, so he's like really happy about that. And his sister is like, oh my God, you got kicked out again. Mom and dad are gonna kill you. The interesting part about The Catcher in the Rye too is that the name of the book is because he wants to be the catcher in the rye. He describes there's a field of rye, and this field is on a cliff. And there are a bunch of kids playing on the cliff, and he wants to be the catcher, where if any of the kids are about to fall off this cliff, he's the one that's going to catch them and make sure that they're safe. So it's very innocent, and there's something I think kind of beautiful about it, but it gives you an idea of just kind of social class and the children of the wealthy. And in the book, there's never any gratefulness for anything that he has. He's more just very lost. And that's really much it. And And it ends in a way where I was reading it and it got me a little nervous because he ends up going to Central Park to the carousel with his little sister Penelope. It's like the second to last chapter. And he's watching her from a distance. And I thought he was going to leave her, but he doesn't leave her. And then he ends up going home. And that's it. That's the end of the book. There's like a mild tinge of deep meanings to it, but also it was completely about nothing. And that is The Catcher in the Rye. One other book I want to talk about, and it's more because of the author. And she also wrote The Maid, which was with Sweetie, you know who I'm talking about. And Amanda Seyfried, which I really like. And she like writes a new book every single month. She just revealed her real self a month ago, which is wild because I think this is her most recent book. No, there is a more recent one than this. This was all right. They're all just all right. They're really easy reads. If you want a distraction for 2 to 3 days, really good distraction. There's some sort of, I could think of better books. There are better writers that I like, but it's wild that she was hiding her identity every single day at work. And she's a really famous writer, like New York Times bestseller. Many of her books are constantly there, and now she's getting all these movie deals. And she came out as her real self. She is a psychiatrist. She's been wearing a wig every single day with some glasses. And she said she's sick of it. She doesn't want to hide anymore. And she came out. So writers are crazy. Also, you need to have a crazy mind to think of these wild, dark twists. And that is a crazy story of Frida McFadden, a New York Times best-selling thriller writer. This is a book that I could not finish, you guys. It's not a thriller. It's also set in New York City about artists, and like there's a lot of gay activity happening. It's not that I have an issue with it, but it's just I don't know. I couldn't get through it. And also I started working a bunch and now it's all due, so it is what it is. Let's go. Okay guys, it's 9 a.m. on a Sunday and we have some sweet potatoes and some zucchini with Parmesan, salt and pepper in the oven. So I'm gonna take this out now and leave that in for like 30 more minutes. So for the sweet potatoes, I leave them in for an hour. And for the zucchini, I take them out after like 30-40 minutes. Guys, the Parmesan is a very important part of how good the zucchini will or will not be. I know it probably doesn't look that good, but it's really good. I also put a little lemon. I'm gonna start work. I think today, it's only gonna be like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. And like, if I could get a hike in, it's kind of what I love about Connecticut. We have hiking paths like everywhere. And the extra good news is tomorrow's meeting's at 12:30, and I really feel like it's gonna be light. It's gonna be light. There really is not much that makes me happy like fresh produce. Also, look at where I keep my treats for my sons. I got it at TJ Maxx. These potatoes are loud, but clearly they're ready. Guys, we have some steak cooking, and I'm using the bay leaves from my new plant. And we're gonna crack some eggs into this. It's almost noon, and then I'm gonna get like 2 to 3 hours of work done. And then I should probably finish cleaning, don't you think?
Your public schools are gonna be great.
Guys, it's Monday at 9:30. And it's definitely gonna be a light work day. Mostly everything is done because instead of 2 hours yesterday, I had 6 hours of work, but everything's kind of approved and done with. So we can just chill until something comes up. for now. But why I'm here, it's too early to do a taste test, but I did eat this last night, and there are little pieces of, the coconut jelly. And they're lychee flavored and it's like a sorbet, and it's really delicious. And if you guys ever come across black sesame, I think it's more of like a Chinese thing, but I got the mochi, what was this, like yesterday or 2 days ago? Because yesterday I had to take an emergency walk to the dispensary and get my usual ounce for like the month. Okay, I changed my mind. Maybe we will have some of these. So it comes with 6, which is pretty typical because Trader Joe's also has a mochi ice cream. Do they have black sesame though? I think they might have, what is that? The purple potato? I forgot what it is. Taro? I forgot what it's called. I like this more. It's like a vanilla with, I can't really explain black sesame, but it's very good.